I'm originally from Veracruz, Mexico. I'm a children's book writer and illustrator. There's a lot of tricky things about art, which is something that I really enjoy about it. Like you never feel like you just achieved, like you get there. I think something that is really hard when you're starting out, it's just keeping your characters consistent and just like having them look like themselves throughout. And whenever I speak to do school visits, and like that's the thing that most kids are very curious about, like how do you do that? I'm like, it's just a lot of practice. But I've always been a very bookish person. Like I really like books and I love covers. When I was younger, I got so many books just based on I liked the cover or didn't. So I read a lot of different things growing up. I have it right here. Magic is like a super, super special book for me because it's my first book that I wrote and illustrated. It's my debut as an author. It's a very personal book because it's pretty much based on my upbringing in Veracruz. I lived in a really small agricultural town. My family has pineapple farms. And I feel like there's a lot of wisdom that comes out of living that kind of lifestyle in which you like kind of depend on the seasons and see things change constantly. So I just really wanted to write a book that spoke to that and like to, the magic of change and like the way things can turn for the better and for the worse, but they always turn again. Like, oh my God, it was insane. I was shocked when they called me to tell me that I had gotten an honor. I was like, I can't believe it. I really so many of my favorite books have won that, either the award or an honor in it.
Yeah.
So to me, it was like a big thing that I was like, maybe one day I'll do something and I'll get it too. And have it with this book that is so personal to me. It's truly mind blowing. I think sometimes when you're young, you tend to look at everything that's out there and compare yourself to it and think, well, mine doesn't really look like this, or mine doesn't really it doesn't sound like this one. It doesn't, and sometimes we think that just the stories that have been published are the ones that are worthy to be published. And that it's not true. Like, I think the more you realize that your story has value on its own and that it doesn't matter that it doesn't look like anything you've ever seen before, because it is yours, it happened.
Right. Yeah.
So don't be caught up on what you think it's a real book or a real story, because that's not the reality. And maybe you've never seen a story like yours, and maybe you'll be the first to write it down. I think when I was a kid, I really liked Harry Potter and I really liked Percy Jackson. And I really I had so many random one-off books that I just got because I liked the cover. And I don't remember the name of a lot of them, but I love them too. I have a background in animation, so I like a lot of people who were artists for animated films, like Mary Blair, Glenn Keane, Claire Keane, all those really wonderful Mark Davis, great artists. Like my friend Gloria Felix has amazing illustrations. Francisco Santoyo has amazing illustrations. Abe Matias. There's really so many inspiring art on the internet. I usually use my computer. I'm a digital illustrator for the most part. I do a little bit of my sketches. I'll probably do them in paper and then I'll just clean them up. And because I really like that you don't have the ability to erase. So you kind of have to make it work. It gets you more interesting ideas. And I also do some traditional art just for myself, and I really like doing wash and watercolor.
Oh.
Yellow. I don't know, it's just such a bright color and it's so energetic. But I think there's something that it's not energetic in the same way red is energetic.
Mm.
It's like in a softer, kind of more dreamy way.
Yeah.
And I really like that. I think the most upcoming, it's this book, The Mermaid Princesses, that I illustrated.
Yeah.
It's coming out in late March.
Nice.
I'm illustrating this series, this chapter book series called The Mythics. This is book 1 and book 2 is coming in May, I think. And I have another book coming up that I wrote, a picture book, in August. It's called River of Mariposas.
Oh.
And I'm very proud of it. I hope you guys like it. I really like the art that I made for that one.